Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a love message that was meant to find you. So this is going to be for your love life. So I will try to include every type of situation, but of course I might not be able to, and sometimes more readings might be specific on a certain type of person, say a single person or someone in a relationship, but I will try to cover all bases, but it might more occur for single people, just to let you guys know. So please choose your group. We have group number 1 with the bear, group 2 with the bouquet, group 3 with the house, and group 4 with the heart. So let's get started and let's see what love message you need to know. So let's get started. Starting off with group number 1. Hello group number 1, let's get started with your reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys in your love life. So you guys got the bear. This is the card that you chose. And then for the tarot, we also got the 3 of Rings collaboration. Okay, so let's have a look and see what other oracle cards we have, and then we'll have a look at the tarot. So we have the bear, we have the garden, the ring, the ship, and the mountain. Okay, lovely. Okay, so do you want to look into this next? Okay, we'll have a look into that in just a moment. Okay, so first of all, I feel like for you guys within your love life, I feel like there's definitely a wanting of marriage, and we have the ring, which makes so much sense. I'm also picking up for you guys, you could have had a divorce or some sort of situation kind of left your life, but it actually made you feel a lot more peaceful. I do feel like there's a lot of stress in that situation where you felt very overwhelmed and you felt like there really wasn't anything else you could do. So I feel like there's a sense of like the ship moving away, and because we have the ship moving away towards the garden, it's basically saying like I feel so much clearer now I'm in this situation. The bear is also, I feel like you guys are really working on self-love. I feel like you're really working on how to really nurture yourself, and you're finding things that feel really good for you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have had a lot of stagnation in your love life. You have had a lot of times where you've just felt so down and like you're never going to manifest anyone. The mountains really show me that there's been a lot of hardships, and it kind of reminds me of The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I just feel like there's a sense of like I can't ever get to where I'm going. And the ring, I feel like for you guys, you're somebody who's very committed. I also feel like you're somebody who is very determined, and also you're somebody who very much likes to speak your truth. The ring is that Ace of Wands card. It's very much about like you really expressing yourself, and there's a lot of communication. I also feel that you could be communicating with somebody right now, but if you are not, I just feel like with this energy, this is definitely somebody coming towards you. I feel like there's somebody on the way. So if you guys are really worried about your love life and things not working out, I definitely feel like there's somebody on the way for you guys. Okay, so let's see what else. So I feel like a lot of you guys, you may be getting engaged soon. So if you are with somebody, there is a sense of engagement. I also feel like for you guys, marriage is really important. Marriage means a different thing for everyone. Sometimes it's a religious thing, sometimes it's just, you know, a commitment, sometimes it's just an extra thing to, you know, accompany you in your relationship. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you really want somebody who makes you feel safe, who makes you feel really at home, somebody who's really cuddly, somebody who's very sensual. This bear reminds me of somebody who's a really good hugger, somebody who's very beneficial to your life. They give you benefits. That sounds really strange, but I mean could be like intimate benefits too. But I just feel like this person's very huggy. They're very warm and loving. So if you are single right now, this is a sort of person that I feel like you're going to meet. But I also see right now that the best thing for you to do right now is to find your sense of peace. The garden's really showing me like you can find peace within yourself. You just have to focus on one thing at a time, and also give yourself space to be really kind, especially if you guys are really struggling in your love life. You're kind of like, when is my next person going to come along? When are things going to change? I just feel there is a very big impact coming. I just feel like you have to wait. It's almost like you have to wait for your ship to come in. You have everything on that ship, like you have the ring, you have marriage, you have somebody who's really loving, but right now it's just not arrived yet, but it is coming towards you. And I feel like you have to make the garden within yourself, like you have to make the nurturing energy within yourself so you can be ready for that relationship. If you are constantly self-critical, if you're really hard on yourself, if you never give yourself the time of day to look after yourself, if you're always really horrible to yourself and possibly others, not meaning to, but maybe lashing out and not really having a lot of self-compassion for you and others, that's going to really stop this relationship from coming in terms of like the best relationship you could have, you know, because when I look at relationships, I would make sure it's like the right one for you guys. It's not like anything toxic or anything like that. I also feel like the person you're going to be connecting to, if they are a masculine or a male, they've definitely done a lot of the work. I mean, of course, if they're a female too, but I feel like being a masculine, it can be even more difficult, I feel, to really connect to your emotions, because we're not taught to connect to our emotions. And I feel like the person you're going to meet is somebody who has the whole package. The Mountain is also really showing me that you guys have been through so much struggle that when you get to the top and over the other side, it's going to feel so much easier. I just feel like you have to give yourself a bit of time and nurturing through this process. The Mountain also gives me this really positive aspect that, like, if you see things from a higher perspective, it's so much easier to see what's going on. So what I'm feeling is, for you guys, it's giving yourself a break and to not push yourself to manifest somebody right this second. Like, you can't force a relationship to come into your life. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's probably not going to work out for your best interest. It's probably not going to be the right relationship, because if you're trying to force something, even the word forcing, it has resistance. If you force something to happen, it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be really uncomfortable and just really not very fun. I also feel like with the garden, it's kind of like, don't feel like you have to have everything perfect to manifest a relationship. The garden, I'm hearing like pruning and weeding and like making sure every single bush is like perfectly trimmed. This sounds so dirty, but that's not what I was going for. But basically, remember, you don't have to be this perfect person to attract a relationship. Not everything has to be controlled and adjusted and making sure everything happens at the right timing. You just got to be yourself. You just got to go with whatever emotion you're feeling at that time, even if it's super, super uncomfortable. Because I feel like you guys have so much commitment towards your relationships that if somebody isn't appreciating you when you're giving your all, then they're not the right person. I also feel like water and dolphins are going to be a really big synchronicity for you. So look out for those omens. Also like mermaids and things like that, I feel like you're very, very connected to. Okay, so let's have a look at your tarot. Let's just see what else is coming on in your love life. Okay guys, I was really silly and I literally just put your card back into the deck. So if it comes out, it's meant to come out, okay? I'm so sorry, but if any card meant to come out, it's meant to come out. So that's just, just got to go with the flow in this reading. That's obviously your lesson at the moment, is just go with the flow. Ten of Swords, karmic lessons, only upwards. Exactly, that's why we had that Mountain card. It's essentially like looking forward to the future. And even if you don't feel too comfortable, it is just recognizing that everything's happening for a reason. Yeah, this is lovely, guys. This is really, really gorgeous. So I feel like you guys are literally on, I don't like this word, is so hard to pronounce, but the precipice of something new. I feel like you guys are really on the edge of something new. I do feel like it's manifesting relationships and friendships. So it could be new friendships coming towards you as well, to help you manifest love. And I feel like there is definitely some friendships coming towards you that really, really suit you, that make you feel really, really good. Okay, is that card in there? Where is that card? There it is. Dawn of Cups, lovely. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's get two more. So we have the Five of Rings, insecurity and recovery, Three of Wands, development and opportunity. Lovely, that's really gorgeous. And then we have the World. You guys are really, really, everything is really, really changing in your love life. Okay, guys, I had to move the camera out a little bit. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, the Fool, Three of Cups, Spirit of Swords, Queen of Wands, Dawn of Cups, Five of Rings, and the Three of Wands. So the Spirit of Swords, I'm pretty sure, is the Page of Swords, and this is the Knight of Cups, I'm pretty sure. What I'm feeling is a lot of loveliness. This feels really, really, really good. The Fool, massive amount of freedom. So what I'm feeling for you guys is this definite energy of like restriction and feeling really tight in your body. The best you can do is move your body, first of all. That's like the first thing I feel like to say to you guys. The next thing is the Ten of Swords and karmic lessons. You guys are really learning a lot of karma in your relationships, and basically you are really ready to go upwards. You're really ready for your next phase. We then have the Fool and the Three of Cups. This is gorgeous, like the optimism and freedom, compassion and happiness. This is lovely. So everything you've been preparing for is coming. It is coming. It might just not be at the right timing that you think, but it is on its way to you, and I definitely feel like it's definitely coming towards you. So with the Three of Cups, this is about people kind of surrounding you and feeling really good, people who really love you, people who are going to uplift you. So if you guys have been feeling really worried about any sort of community, you're worried that you're not going to manifest anybody, or in a relationship or in friendship, you are going to manifest some friendships who really, really resonate with you. It's going to uplift your spirit, like it's going to make you feel so much happier. So if you guys have been feeling really low, this is going to perk your energy up and you're going to feel much more able to give love, because when we're feeling really kind of restricted, it's really hard to love. It's really hard to give love because we are feeling low within ourselves. Basically, filling up your cup will really, really help you. So the optimism and freedom is lovely. It's like karmic lesson and only upwards. Then we suddenly have this energy of optimism and freedom. So this is basically showing me that you guys are really ready. You're on the precipice of something new coming into your life, and basically you're really eager to move forward. So if you guys are already in a relationship, you guys will, I feel like, may have been going through a little bit of a spat, and then basically it's starting to make the ball rolling. I think in the next couple of months things will start clearing for you, and there may be a little bit of karma that you may have had to sort out with your partner. Okay, so those of you who are wanting a relationship, I feel like a lot of you guys, the more generous you are towards yourself, the more people are going to be attracted to you, because you're giving off this sense of self-love. And I feel like also there's this definite energy of meeting something new and meeting someone new. I'm not entirely sure exactly how you're going to meet this person, but it does feel like something to do with, I'm hearing courage, career, life purpose, things like that. So it's definitely to do with wherever you are putting your energy into. With the Queen of Wands, generosity and tenacity, and then we have the Dawn of Cups, curiosity and discovery. You guys are definitely settling into something new. I definitely feel like you guys are definitely ready for something new, and it's because you guys have really built up your confidence. I think a lot of you guys have felt very, very lonely and pretty sad and feeling like you really can't be yourself at the moment. But remember, those insecurities come from you when you are developing yourself. So if you ever feel any insecurities about yourself, there is a sense of recovery coming from here. So remember, I'm hearing only upwards from here. And I also feel like you guys are actually going to get a lot of opportunities from your insecurities. So say if your insecurity is, you know, I don't know, manifesting something, I feel like the more you focus on letting it go, the more you're actually going to manifest. It's like you're really trying to fine tune what you're really, really good at, and this is going to bring in a relationship because you're going to understand yourself and know yourself much, much better. I also keep picking up on clear quartz for you guys, so clear quartz is really coming up for me. So if you guys are really wanting clear quartz, get some. I definitely feel that. I love the fact we have the World here as well, because you guys are really going to achieve lots in your life, and especially in the next few months I feel like you're going to do really well in your career because you've made the leap of faith to go for it, which is really, really great. Okay, so let's get some astrology cards. We're going to see if there's anyone that wants to come in, any type of zodiac signs or anything like that. We have the 3rd house of intellect, 2nd house of value. We have Pisces, Sagittarius, we have Jupiter, lovely, we have Mars, and we also have Service. So first of all, definitely you guys are improving in your career. This is something that's been really bothering you for a while, so just realizing that that's definitely going to shift for you guys. I definitely feel like there's more abundance coming towards you within your career, and I definitely feel as if there's going to be just successes coming towards you, and I feel like it's taken a while, but it's definitely coming towards you. I feel like as well, I'm hearing like you're on the phone to somebody and they're giving you an opportunity. So maybe you have applied for a job. I definitely see that there's movement there. So I feel like the person you could be connecting to or are going to be connected to is a Pisces or a Sagittarius. Somebody who's going to come into your life, they're going to give you a lot of joy, a lot of abundance. If this isn't a relationship, this could be a friendship that you're really, really close to that actually brings you towards your partner. So it's like a step-by-step process. So Jupiter and Mars is really lovely. I just keep hearing step out your comfort zone, step out into what you enjoy, step out into the world, into something you really, really love. Because I feel like there's definitely this energy of like, I'm not doing enough, I need to focus my energy. And remember, this person isn't going to make you happy. Like, you have to be happy first. So the best thing for you to do right now is to focus on like, what do you want to put yourself out into the world? Like, what do you want to do? What impact do you want to have on the world? And I feel like with this 2nd house of value, which is ruled by Taurus, I feel like for you guys, you're definitely having a different relationship between your material possessions. I feel like you guys are letting go of a lot of material possessions, and it might be you're actually clearing your house from an ex or a breakup or something like that. I just see optimism and opportunity, and I feel like any sort of breakup or any sort of situation that's caused you a lot of pain has actually been a blessing. And even though it's uncomfortable, it's actually been a blessing because it's actually enabled you and brought you towards a much more abundance, because I feel like you guys are going to come into a much more happier time. So if any of you guys are going through a breakup or just anything that feels really restrictive and uncomfortable, remember, this is bringing you towards a much better place for yourself. This is bringing you towards what you actually value. It's getting you to realize, what do I actually want in a relationship? Who do I want to be around? What will I put up with, you know? And I feel like I'm picking up on codependency as well. So if you guys are ever suffering with any sort of codependent issues or anything like that, remember, it's all about security within yourself, working on your root chakra. And that Pisces and Sagittarius, I'm really being drawn to the fact that it's pointing towards Jupiter. better. Basically, the more you have gone through this suffering and uncomfortable energy, whatever it may be, whether it be to do with relationships or anything else, especially around money as well, I feel like you guys have gone through this struggle to actually push you forward. And the intellect of the third house, you might be doing a job that's online that's going to actually bring you a lot of money. So, and that could be also how you meet someone. It could be also how you expand your love life. You could even manifest somebody who you start working with, or you might actually start working with a partner that you're already with. I also feel like the partner that you will most likely manifest, or who you're already with, is very much into nurturing and caring about people and possibly the environment. They may be a vegan, vegetarian, something like that. It doesn't have to be, but I feel this person is just really caring. They take things very slowly, and they really nurture you, and they nurture everyone around them. The person I feel like you're wanting to manifest or are going to manifest is an empath. They're somebody who literally listens to you so intensely, and it's not like they are maybe not super psychic or anything like that, but they really love you for who you are, and they really listen to you and what your needs are. I can just see this person being really genuine. So let's get a couple more cards for you guys. Let's see what else is coming through for you guys in love, and see if there's anything around your love life that wants to come in. Gorgeous. We have the Deer. So there's definitely a focus on your sensitivity. You guys are very sensitive. You guys really care about other people, but you've had a lot of snakes in your life who just want to take from you. Where's this going? So this could be the different type of person you're going to manifest, and this could be you, this could be the person. So this could also be that this person with the snake, interpreting it in two different ways. The snake could also be somebody who is really waiting to open up their spiritual self. So basically the reason why you may not have manifested them yet is because they're going for a transformation and they're going to shine more. And then basically you guys are learning, both of you in this relationship, or you and this energy that you're attracting, is definitely all about your intuition. I feel like you'll really learn to trust yourself. The Deer is also learning to deal with your sensitivity and how you deal with the world, like how you interact with people, how you interact with yourself on a day-to-day basis. That's really important. And I also feel like a snake and the firefly is about you expanding yourself and letting people know how empathic and how psychic you are. Even if you're not someone who wants to be a psychic, I'm basically feeling like you have a lot of knowledge to share with the world. And I feel like the more you do this, I feel like this is just a sign for you to really extend your awareness and let people know how amazing you are and how intelligent you are, and sharing your gifts, because I feel like there's a part of you that really wants to share yourself with someone, but sharing your gifts first will actually give you that sense of purpose, I feel. Okay, so the last thing we're going to look at is we're going to pick you guys a chakra, and we're going to see what chakra you guys are working on. And there's manifestations, not manifestations, affirmations with these cards as well. So if you guys want to stay for the chakra card, you are welcome to. Okay, let's see what chakra you guys are working on. Lovely. This is lovely. That's why we had a lot about career for you guys, because I feel like there's definitely a sense of you feeling safe within yourself. This will help you manifest more safety in your love life, because you'll find it within yourself. So do we want another one? No, just gonna pull one. Okay, so I trust that my instincts are correct and I let my natural intuitive feelings guide me forward. Exactly. I will know what I need to do and how to respond with wisdom to situations that come my way. I have an innate desire to be of service in life, which is so funny because we had the service card. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what service I'm called to do. I believe in myself. Lovely. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all my information is down below along with my crystal shop. I will speak to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. So you guys got the bouquet. I love this card. I think it's really lovely. It's so much about love, that card. So we're going to have a look into your tarot in just a moment. Let's get some more of these cards here. So we have the bouquet. Let's see what else is going on in your love life. What you can expect. Oh, cute. We have the birds, the stork, the coffin. Okay. Don't be scared about this card, by the way, guys. Okay, lovely. Underneath we have the partner. Gorgeous. So you guys are definitely manifesting somebody. Somebody's on their way, number 29. That could also be a synchronicity. And we have the Ace of Wands, I'm pretty sure that is. So it could be a fire sign coming towards you, or fire sign in your life. Alright, so we have quite a few cards. We had the bouquet, the birds, the stork, the coffin. We have the key, the lily, and the whip. So I feel as if you guys, first of all, are definitely channeling your sensual energy. I feel like you guys are wanting to have more things happen in your life. And I feel like there's a sense of like trying to control things. I'm hearing stop trying to control things. I feel like you guys are really wanting to like whip things into shape, like get things moving. So remember, everything has its own timing, so sometimes we can't always control that. So if you guys, you're definitely learning to let go of the control. The whip is also showing me that you guys are really learning to get into your authentic self. So if you guys are quite sensual people, I feel like you're learning to really channel that and really let that come through without feeling like taboo about it. So we had the bouquet, the birds and the stalk. The birds are really interesting. You guys might get a lot of synchronicities with birds. For you guys who are in relationships, you could be wanting a baby or trying for a baby as well. I also see for you guys, you could have a lot of messages channeled from an ancestor or a great grandparent or grandparent in spirit. So if you guys have a grandparent in spirit, remember you can always talk to them. And I'm also feeling for you guys, it sounds quite like a sad message, but I feel like it's relevant, that for some of you guys who have a granddad or somebody in spirit who you really, really loved, I'm hearing that they will be there for your wedding. They will be there for when you're in a partnership, especially if you guys wanted to have your partner meet your family who possibly passed away. That's somebody who is, this message coming through definitely from your ancestors and your anyone who's in spirit who you wanted to meet your partner and, you know, come together as a family but weren't able to. That's just there for you. And my ear is really, really ringing. Wow, my right ear is like ringing really, really loudly. That's just massive confirmation. Thank you for that. And then it's just died down after I said that. So thank you very much for that, spirit. So the bouquet and the birds is really, really lovely. This is basically saying you guys do not have to compromise on a relationship. I feel like for you guys, you're going to manifest the right partner for you who is going to give you everything. So do not try to compromise or try to push yourself in a relationship that you know is not right for you. I'm hearing, yes, I'm talking to you. So I don't know what spirit guide is being very specific here, but I'm hearing, yes, I'm talking to you. So we have the Queen of Cups with the Stork. We have the Queen of Hearts, which is the Queen of Cups. So the Stork here is showing me you guys are very, very nurturing. You're very, very loving and you have a lot to give. Do not try to revive somebody who is not meant to be in your life. Do not try to revive any sort of relationship that's just not meant to be there. And this is the same for anyone. This is friendships, this is family, this is work relationships. Do not try to force anything, because I feel like when you meet the right person, it will just unlock automatically. It will just be there. I'm also picking up some of you guys might be buying a car, or you might get gifted a car by a current partner who you're with. I'm also feeling your partner might be buying a new car or have a new car. The lily, I'm feeling like for you guys, you might be grieving a lot of the past, a lot of people who really hurt you, a lot of people who really caused you a lot of pain, and you're definitely reviving this energy. I'm picking up on like those, I don't know what they're called, those things where you rub together and you go clear, like those things. I'm picking up on you guys like reviving something, but it feels like it's not, it feels like a positive thing. So for those of you who are single and wanting a relationship, when you come into a relationship, your love will be revived because you would have cleared a lot of the past pain from the past. The birds is lovely. I feel like we're just going to meet someone automatically when it's the right time. I don't feel like they need to force anything. I'm picking up online dating sites might not suit you. So if that's something that's been really causing you a lot of stress, just take yourself off of it and just do things that really interest you. I'm picking up like things that involve movement are really good for you. So like dancing, skating, even possibly ice skating I'm picking up on, rollerblading, cycling, running, things like that. I'm picking up on movement. Sorry guys, the video cut off. So I feel like for you guys, I can't remember what I was saying, but basically for you guys, there's definitely going to be somebody coming in automatically. You do not have to compromise on any type of relationship. And I feel as if the whip and the lily, it's almost like you'll meet somebody who is your person, who will make you feel really comfortable, even in really intense, intimate situations. Like if you're somebody who really likes intense intimacy, they'll make you feel really safe. And we have the king and the jack, I'm pretty sure that is. And I feel like both of those are, you're basically going to see the difference between your new person who's going to come in versus the old person or people who you've been around. I'm just seeing you guys really have to let go of a lot of the pain that people have caused you, or you may be just letting that go slowly, but being really kind to yourself in the process, because when you do that, you're actually going to unlock so much potential within yourself. And I feel like this is for you in relationships as well, for you guys. If you guys have been feeling a lot of mourning from old friends, from old relationships, any type of person who's had a really big impact on you, who you just feel kind of like, oh, I really kind of wish they're in my life, or, you know, I really want more people in my life. I feel like for you guys, you are going to unlock that. It just may take a little bit longer than what you wanted to. I just see like a lot of blossoming. I feel like the person who you're going to manifest if you're single, they're just going to give you all the right things. The flowers and birds are going to be a really big synchronicity for you guys. I'm just seeing like a massive sense of clearing, and I'm picking up around March. So because this is a timeless reading, it most likely will be in, let me think, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So 5, 6, 7 months, about 7 months for you guys. So for timeless, for those of you who have clicked on this at any time, about 7 months, I do see quite a big shift happening for you, whether it be personally, within your friendships, or within your romantic life. I just see like a massive shift for you that's going to bring you towards more happiness, just in general, I feel. I'm also hearing, don't worry about what didn't happen and what wasn't meant to be. Don't worry about that not manifesting, because it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means that you weren't meant to be around those types of people, especially those of you who have dealt with narcissists and anyone who's really hurt you. Lovely. Okay, so so for you guys, we have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands for your main energy. Abundance and attainment, frustration and opposition. That basically feels exactly what I'm feeling today. This sense of like conflict. A lot of you guys have felt like you've had to force connections in love, but also in friendships. Just people who just really weren't good for you, and they made you feel really bad about yourself. Like, I'm picking up on this degrading energy. There's a lot of people who put you through a lot of stress, and which was very like unnecessary. It felt like unnecessary stress. It was kind of like, why are you doing this to me? And it's because they didn't like themselves. Basically, it was nothing to do with you. They just didn't like themselves very much, and basically they put it onto you. And I'm just hearing, no worries, don't worry about it anymore. It's not part of your path anymore. You're waiting for somebody else or something else to come along, and it's coming. So I just feel like a lot of you guys are really nurturing people, and you will possibly attract narcissists if you still have that kind of shadow element in your karma. But I do feel like through all the things you've gone through, there's definitely potential here for a new partnership. I feel like for you guys, I do feel like 6 to 7 months there will be some sort of change in your love life. But of course, take it as it resonates. Timing can change all the time, so just take it as it resonates. I also feel like for you guys, as I say, you guys are really, really caring, and they keep showing me that really strongly. It's like they're really like drumming into me that you guys are seriously really caring. And I think it's because a lot of people have taken advantage of you and taken you for a ride, basically. I just keep seeing you with a car. You might be buying a new car as well. So we have this sense of like nurturing. So I feel like the more authentic you can become in your energy, like really learn to step into your power, speak your truth, and tell people how you feel. Obviously with kindness. I feel like for you guys, you're going to get a lot of breakthroughs. I definitely see a massive breakthrough with you because you are really learning to be yourself. You're going to get so much more abundance. And I also feel like you guys are very, very practical, and I think you're manifesting someone who's also really practical. You're going to manifest someone who really puts in the effort for you. I'm also hearing spiritual maintenance. It's really important to look after your health and your spiritual self and your mental health. Like, it's really important to look after those things, because I'm picking up on this energy of being drained and really like having a lot of psychic protection and spiritual health. Like, with this Queen of Cups here, she has like this bubble around her, and she's kind of just doing her. I feel like that's literally what it is about. It's like the more you focus on you, the more you're going to manifest easier relationships. And for those of you even in relationships, this is about you as well. It's like you can basically, the more you focus on yourself, the more you'll be able to balance yourself, and therefore the relationships that you have will be more balanced. I do feel like it's a sense of frustration, opposition here, especially with actually manifesting things. It's almost like you have everything to give and people just take advantage of you. Remember, people who take advantage of you aren't the right people to be in your life. They're just people who are struggling and are just putting it onto you, and that's not fair. So if people do that, I'm hearing please feel free to walk away or to step away from them for a while and have space. I also just feel it as a sense of frustration. I feel like for some of you guys, you're in a group and they're basically like possibly ganging up on you, being really nasty. And this is just a sense of you guys having to step into your power and walk away from them. And when you do that, you're actually going to become much more comfortable within yourself, because you are giving yourself the time of day to really look after yourself. I definitely feel like you guys are going to get you're going to get a lot of communication coming towards you. I'm seeing a lot of people talking to you, and I'm seeing there's going to be a certain person who's going to come into your life who talks to you a lot. There's going to be somebody who you know is going to be interested in you. So if you have someone you don't know if they're interested in you, I don't feel like that possibly might not be the right person, because most of the time you will know if somebody is interested in you. They will put in the effort because they want to be around you, and that is the sort of person you're going to manifest, especially those of you who are single, of course. I feel like the more centered and grounded you can be, the more easier life is going to be for you at the moment, because I'm feeling like energy is bombarding you. So if you can get out in nature, meditate, look after your health, look after your body, that will really, really help you feel much more comfortable within yourself as well. Okay, so let's get you some astrology cards. Let's see what wants to come through for you guys. If there's any type of person, any type of energies around you. We have the first quarter. I feel like you guys are going to start to see more abundance in your career very soon. It will take, I'm hearing it will take a little bit of time to grow. It's almost like a flower. You can't like plant a flower and then expect it to grow in like 2 days. It doesn't work like that. And you also can't expect a flower to grow if you don't water it. So that's basically what I'm feeling. It's like you need to nurture yourself to actually manifest what you want. You can't abandon yourself and then expect manifestations. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. That's what they're saying to me. So you guys are learning spiritual maintenance and spiritual independence. So what I'm feeling is you guys are learning to become much more comfortable with your intuition. You could be manifesting Aquarius or a Pisces. And I also feel as if you're letting go of any sort of dominating energies around you. You guys are also learning to focus on your masculine side. So you're focusing on what drives you and what you actually want to put your effort into. And I feel like this is actually bringing you a lot more happiness. I feel like a lot of you guys are really prioritizing your mental health as well. So you could be having therapy, you could be meditating, you could just be, you know, relaxing more and just making sure you're listening to yourself. And that's the sort of thing I'm picking up on. I also feel that you guys are going through a really big change spiritually. I feel like you're going through possibly a spiritual transformation, or you have already gone through one. And I sense that you're really seeing a lot of limiting beliefs around other people, and you're really discovering what's been hidden in people's subconscious and what's been hidden in your subconscious. There's a lot of dreams that you possibly could be having, and they could be just really showing you what needs to be seen in your subconscious. I'm just feeling like a lot of things that are hidden, it might be really uncomfortable to see them, but once you actually let them come in and know that that's for your highest good, and know that, you know, these dreams possibly have some sort of meaning towards what's going on, it does feel like a positive thing. Also, I'm picking up for you guys with the Aquarius card with Pisces. I also feel that you guys are definitely stepping into your spiritual self. So some of you guys might be having, might be leaning towards a career with more spiritual prospects. So like holistic or some sort of therapy like Reiki or crystal healing or something like that. I'm just hearing you're choosing yourself, and I'm picking up for some of you guys, you may be feeling quite insecure about your spirituality. Like you might think, am I channeling the right things? Am I going to be able to do this for a job? And I'm just hearing, yes, you can do it. You just got to get past that fear and just go for it with that Mars sign. Go with whatever makes you feel happy, what makes you feel safe. Your moon sign is what makes you feel safe. So what makes you feel safe, and try to honour that as well. Sorry guys, there's a hair on the candle there. Okay, so we have the elephant, which is lovely. So clearing away blockages. It will take a while. Elephants are quite slow moving animals, but they're very big and they're very strong. So basically, just taking time to, basically it's like your fitness, you know, like your mental fitness, physical fitness, it's all the same thing. It's like if you keep working at something, you'll get the results. So it's almost like there is a sense of something popping. It sounds really gross, but I'm seeing like a spot being popped, like a zit. And I'm seeing it finally being opened and revealed. Yeah, exactly, with the buffalo, the lightning, that makes so much sense. There's a sense of like something suddenly happening. So it might just be a while, but you just got to take your time and just focus on you, like do things that make you feel good. So be careful for people that may try to sting you out of you changing. If you are going through a really big transformation, there may be people who are like, oh, you've changed, you know, you're different, you know, you're this, you're that. At the end of the day, if they're trying to tell you who you are, they don't know enough of themselves, because if they're focused more on you, then they're obviously feeling uncomfortable within themselves. So don't even worry about it, guys. Keep speaking your truth, keep telling people how you really feel, because at the end of the day, if they don't accept you for who you are, they're not your right people. The buffalo is really showing me you guys are really, really strong. The things you've gone through, you just really congratulate yourself on all the things you've gone through. You might be a Scorpio or an earth sign as well. And the Scorpion energy is like, I want to protect myself, but I also want to be loved. So remember to really just try to nurture yourself as much as possible in ways that feel good for you. So say if you're somebody who likes to talk a lot, if there's no one to, talk out loud, you know, talk to yourself, record yourself talking, and it just feel like I'm hearing just get inventive about how to look after yourself. Because I feel like also there's a sense of like needing to push yourself a little bit more in terms of your creativity. Is there something you want to do creatively where you can really shine your light on something? And I am picking up on this sense of like, I'm hearing diverse something or other. It's diverse, like honouring your diversity. So say if you're somebody who likes to change a lot in your career, really honour that, because that's going to allow you to be more kinder to yourself. Like you don't have to stick to one thing all the time. So don't be afraid to change things up. Okay. So you guys got the sacral chakra underneath, solar plexus with self-confidence. So if you guys want to have a look at that, pause the video and have a little read. Okay, so for you guys, you are working on your sacral chakra, which is all about your sense of self-worth. It is where your sensuality comes from and your creativity. So working on this chakra will really help you to manifest more in your love life, manifest more love for yourself, and manifest more people who are on your wavelength. I feel like also I'm hearing you're going to manifest people who honor your moon sign. So there could be somebody who just really, they don't actually have to be someone who has the same moon sign or has like a, you know, quote unquote like correlating balanced moon sign towards you. It could just be that they have balance within themselves and they really honor your emotional needs and they really give you your emotional needs that you need. And you're no longer needing to possibly like sting anyone or feeling the need to like reject people out of fear. You're like, you really will let people in. That's what I'm feeling. But I'm just hearing this sense of strength. Like you're so strong, you're so genuine, and just allowing yourself to honor those things, that really give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing a really good job, and try not to rush anything, I'm hearing. Okay, so I'm hearing you can also trust spirit, you can trust them, you can trust yourself. Second chakra of the sacral, reward myself. I know that I'm truly worthy and deserve to receive the good things in life, and I give myself permission to have them. It is time to enjoy the fruits of my labours. I feel like also the throat chakra you're dealing with too. I aim to incorporate and embrace fun and joy in my life. I realise that all work and no play is a recipe for energy flow, disruption and exhaustion. I allow myself to experience and receive more pleasure in my life, and I'm flexible and open to change. I am receptive to embracing activities and events that come my way, even those I may have avoided in the past. Lovely. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all my information is down below. Hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started with your reading. We have the King of Cups with the House of the number 4. So you guys are definitely working on your sense of stability, but also working on just like feeling really cozy. You might feel like you're in habit mode at the moment. So we're going to see what other cards want to come out for this, and then we'll have a look at your tarot cards. So let's see what's happening for you guys in your love life. Okay, lovely. We have the partner. We have the sun. Okay, let's see what else we have. You guys have a lot of aces, which is really great. I'm seeing like a massive fruitful energy from this group, which is really lovely. Okay, you guys got a lot of cards this time around. Underneath the deck we have the birds. So there's some sort of like, I'm picking up on 2 types of energies. I'm hearing a lot of gossip, but I'm also hearing a lot of talking. Like I'm hearing a lot of like conversations between you and like girlfriends, or you and guy friends, like somebody with the same gender as you. So whether you're a guy or a girl or whoever, basically you guys are talking to somebody who's very, very similar to you, and you're having like really fun girly chats or really fun guy chats, and just feeling like just really comfortable. I'm sensing this feeling of like feeling really comfortable, knowing yourself a lot more. So I feel like for you guys, you're going to manifest somebody who's very loyal. First of all, we have the partner with the dog on top, and then we have the cross with the bear. I feel like you guys are no longer having to, feeling like you have to change yourself for other people. Those of you who are in a partnership, I definitely feel like there's a lot of fruitful energy. I see you guys moving house quite soon. I feel like you guys are doing a lot of legal requirements around getting a house, or sorting out your bank account so you can really, you know, move in together. For those of you who are single, a lot of messages coming for you guys. I feel like there's a change in your home that's happening. It could be quite subtle, but could be quite big. For some of you guys, you are definitely going to be moving house. Obviously not for everyone, but some of you guys, if you are definitely preparing, I definitely see some of you guys are in the middle of moving. So I feel like for some of you guys, you could actually be moving in with a partner. But also I see this sense of like finding home within yourself. We have the sun, and then we have the tree. I felt this massive like opening in my chest area, like my heart chakra. So I definitely feel like you guys, there's definitely your heart chakra is really being affected, and would be surprised if the heart chakra card came out today. So the dog and the bear, you guys could be thinking about getting a dog as well. I sense this light energy of play and fun. I feel like you guys need to have more fun and have more playful energy. The sun and the tree is also showing me to shine. It's going to shine a light on something, and the more you shine a light on it, the more it's going to grow and be more obvious. So it could be a sense of like your family tree, like you're kind of dealing with a lot of family issues. But also I'm seeing this sense of like the more you shine a light on like plants and nature, it grows. So basically just keep really looking after yourself and working on you, and I feel like you're really going to understand yourself much more, and you're not going to be able to worry about what other people think of you. I'm sensing this big insecurity around worrying about what other people think of you, and I think you're really working on that right now, and it's really about you owning yourself and owning your boundaries and what you really accept in your life. So we have the King of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that you guys are definitely going to manifest somebody possibly through work or through your passions, like what you're really passionate about. The letter is also, I'm picking up on an unexpected message from somebody. It could be someone from your past, but it could also be you're kind of healing a lot of conflict and trauma around relationships. So basically you may have a little bit of conflict, just a slight bit of conflict with somebody, but you're going to be learning to stay in your power in that conflict, and that's something you're really learning in your relationships, is to not back down and to not suppress yourself or minimize yourself out of other people's fears. With the tree, this is definitely a sense of feeling more secure, feeling more grounded, and something is being grown, something is growing. Definitely to do with your business, I feel, and it could also be to do with friendships. I'm seeing the more you grow, the more you are seen, the more you allow yourself to be seen, the more people are going to come towards you. And I feel like for some of you guys, let yourself be seen more, let yourself be vulnerable more, and let yourself be yourself more, because how are people going to find you if you're not being yourself? Okay, so we also have this dog with the 10 of Cups. I feel like there's just this loving energy that is coming towards you, and I feel this is because you're really focusing on your creativity. The letter and the cross is showing me you guys could be at a little bit of a crossroads right now, trying to figure out like what's your life purpose and things like that. So just remember to take your time with it and not to rush where you're going or what you're doing. I also feel like with the house, you guys are learning to really focus on your family, because number 4 is all to do with the Cancer. It's roots, home, family, self-care. So self-care is really important for this group. I feel like really looking after yourself is so important. Because I feel like somebody who's going to come along in your life, if you're single, they're going to recognize how much you look after yourself. There's nothing sexier than a confident person who really looks after themselves, because then they know that you can handle yourself. And I feel like when you kind of show yourself, I feel like you're showing yourself up as the house and they're showing themselves up as the partner. So if you guys are wanting to manifest a relationship, the house is showing me that you have everything there. You know, you're comfortable with yourself, you're happy to let people into your life, you know, you're revealing yourself, things like that. That's what I'm feeling. It's like a really positive aspect. And I really love the Sun with the partner. You could be manifesting a fire sign as well, or just someone who's very confident. I want to get just one more card actually for you guys. We have the Scythe. Okay, lovely. So this is all about you guys taking away any of the grit and the grime away from what's been put on you. So any trauma, anyone who jokes around with you, anyone who gaslights you, you are letting that go. You're cutting that shit right there, which is great. Keep doing that, guys, because it's owning your power and owning your sense of self-worth. So, oh my God, this is great. Got the Wheel of Fortune for your main energy. That's so powerful. Adaptation and elevation. So basically, you are on the upwards, guys. You are on the upwards in your love life. So whether you are single, in a relationship, in a situationship, it is going to get better. And even if you are in a situationship and it's really uncomfortable, the positive outcome of that is basically you're learning how to be yourself. You're learning that if people don't accept you for you, it's time to move on, okay? The Sun, positivity and abundance, which is lovely. You guys are manifesting so much in your love life. And it doesn't have to be a relationship right now. I feel like your love life is also about yourself and your friendships. I definitely see a possible Cancerian around your energy. You could be manifesting a Cancer in your life as well. And I also feel like there's definitely somebody who wants to come in. I feel like you're attracting a lot of Leos and a lot of Cancers. Or you could be a Leo or a Cancer as well. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you felt like you've had to sacrifice a lot for other people, but you don't have to do that anymore. 10 of Cups, lovely. So keep holding on in there. If you can keep staying in your own energy and not forcing anything, you are going to manifest so much more, because what we have here is a Chariot moving forward, but also feeling a little bit stagnant. The transition and the sacrifice is basically showing me that the more you focus on you and not to force or push anything that's not meant to be forced or pushed, you're going to actually attract things so much quicker. Instead of somebody who is forcing a connection or dating because they feel alone, that's going to be something that's really going to cause a lot of blockages for you. I'm also picking up you can't get away with anything anymore. So if somebody's in your life, they're not good for you, most likely they will come out your life or be taken out your life because, you know, they're not meant for you. But if they are meant for you, they will stay there, okay? So we have the Nine of Swords, conflict and anguish, with the Six of Wands, advancement and recognition, and then we also have the Ten of Rings, culmination, satisfaction. I feel like you are cutting someone's bullshit. I'm hearing like someone just like literally shouting at you for no apparent reason, and you're basically just like, okay, like you're not taking any shit from people basically anymore. And the conflict and anguish, I'm basically feeling like you are no longer seeing yourself as, I don't like to say a victim because it makes it seem like it's your fault, but basically you're owning what people have done to you, and you're basically forgiving them and pushing it back to them. Like you're no longer taking it on and feeling really small, and therefore you're advancing so much better. You're manifesting people who really, really suit you and make you feel really, really good, which is great. I also feel like you guys are going to get a lot of willpower. You're going to have a lot of, I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of motivation. So with that, it's going to come with really looking after yourself. I'm also hearing that every day is the same. So if you guys get to a day where you just want to relax and, you know, you feel like you have to do all these things for other people and you just really can't do it, then make sure to put down your boundaries and set your boundaries right there. Like if you need to sort it out for yourself, if something needs to change, then really allow your boundaries to be set there. Say like, I really can't do this for you today, I'm sorry, but you know, please, you know, look, ask somebody else because I need to have a break. Like really honouring your energy, because if you're someone very sensitive, you're going to feel that. So I'm picking up a bit of conflict with Gemini or a Capricorn. This could be basically somebody trying to get at you because they're insecure with themselves. Don't let them come at you. It's just something that may happen, just a tiny bit. I feel like it's because of the North Node in Gemini. I'm pretty sure the North Node is Gemini. It's either Gemini or Sagittarius. But basically there's a lot of truths being revealed, and this is to do with your restriction, and this is to do with people who have really taken advantage of you. I also feel like you guys are coming full circle with your relationships. You're going to start to manifest people who really fulfill you emotionally, and it could be a positive relationship with a Gemini or a Capricorn, or somebody who has Gemini or Capricorn elements to them. I also feel like for you to really release a lot of your pain or trauma is to talk it out. I feel like that's a really good thing for you guys to do. And the more you take ownership of how you're feeling, the more things are going to feel easier, because you're actually learning to lean on yourself instead of other people. That Capricorn energy is really powerful. I'm picking up this sense of like control. You're going to have a lot of control coming back to you. You're going to start to feel more in control, which is really, really good. Okay. We have Capricorn with Saturn, because Saturn rules Capricorn, and we have the scythe here, this little, I don't know what this animal is, but it's holding a scythe. And I'm pretty sure, did we have the scythe? I think we did. If we didn't, then it's in the front of the group. But basically, with the Capricorn and the scythe, it's basically saying like you're going to take responsibility for what you've gone through. And if there's anything that really doesn't feel good for you anymore, you're going basically cutting it out. So any job that just doesn't feel right for you anymore, I think you're going to have the confidence to change it in whatever way feels good for you. Okay, sorry guys, I've got hay fever. Okay, so we have the Cobra. We have the Starfish, and let's get one more. This is really important. This is like, I'm seeing things clearly. You're shedding a lot of your skin. The Starfish, I also get as like a massive breakthrough. Like say if you're very empathic and you always put people first, you're finally stepping into your power and you're feeling much more free. And you're really honouring your intuition, especially those of you who want an intuitive career. I definitely feel like you guys are going to be really successful in that. It could even be like an intuitive counsellor or something like that. Another card that I'm feeling need to kind of pick up is the Nightingale. Yeah, definitely about your throat chakra. I feel like you guys are going to get a lot of abundance through your throat. So basically, if you guys are wanting to be a counsellor, somebody on the phone, somebody who does a lot of talking for your job, it's going to suit you a lot. Somebody who, international calls, I'm feeling, like international talking to people around the world, that's actually going to be a really good career for you guys, really good career move. So if that's something you want to do and you're passionate about it, definitely do it. It could also be singing, acting, voice acting, something like that. Somewhere you're learning a script. Okay, I'm hearing breaking boundaries, breaking out of your shell. The Starfish, when you actually pick up a starfish, it's really soft, and then when you pick it up, it actually hardens. Basically, you guys are not restricting yourself around people who are also restrictive. So say if you're an empath, you're very sensitive around people's energy. If someone's restricting themselves, you will pick up on it. So if you're ever feeling like that, remember it's not your stuff to, to take responsibility. You're not responsible for anyone else. You'll learn to open up by yourself, and the more alone time you have, it's actually really good for you, because it's allowing you to spread your energy out instead of like suppressing it. I also feel there's a massive sense of transformation, and you are going to come out that black egg feeling so fresh and new, and you're going to basically manifest the type of person you've always wanted to manifest, but you've never really been able to do it at first because basically you've been attracted to people who have possibly been narcissistic or people who are really bad for you, and it's because you didn't realise that those people really didn't have your best interest, but you didn't see the signs because you were focusing on that your subconscious was taking the wheel. So the more you can focus and dive deep within yourself, you won't attract those people anymore. And I don't see you attracting those people anymore. I really don't. Yeah, it feels lovely. So obviously that was for those of you who are single. And I also feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be dealing with a lot of fear in relationships. Those of you who are actually in relationships, I'm seeing a lot of fear coming up. Don't worry, you guys, if you can really focus on it and speak your truth with your partner who you're with, it's really going to help this relationship to blossom and to just feel much more easier. And don't worry, if you're in a relationship, you should be able to talk to your partner about anything. You know, that's what partnerships are for. Otherwise, you might as well be single, basically. Lovely. Speaking your truth, connecting with spirit. That's great. So if you guys want to pause the video to have a look at that, please do. But your main oh my God. Your main card is the solar plexus, the warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with a true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I'm courageous in moving forward, which is lovely. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you'd like a private reading, all information is down below. Also look out for cobras or snakes and starfish and like any kind of marine life. It's going to be a really big sign and synchronicity for you. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, group number 4. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see what love messages are coming in for you guys. So you guys have the heart, number 24, with the Jack of Hearts. I'm pretty sure that's the right way of saying it. I don't play cards, so apart from oracle cards and tarot cards. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at the oracle cards first, and then we'll have a look at the tarot for you, my lovelies. I just saw a cat, like really in my mind's eye. I saw like a tabby cat, like a striped one. I saw a tabby, a striped cat, and a black cat all in one go. Like I saw like 3 different cats. So that's going to be like a really big synchronicity for you on some level. It could be, I'm seeing like being really sly and like exploring something. I'm seeing you're exploring new depths of something, exploring new ways. Okay. Oh my God, we have the ways. That's literally what I just exploring new ways, and then we have the ways. That's great. So you guys are definitely doing that. You're definitely exploring new things. I think you're not actually realizing that you're exploring new things, because I think it's almost like you have felt so restricted for a lot of your life in love that you're not actually realizing that you're actually doing such a good job, and you're actually doing a lot of what you were never able to do. So the Tower is lovely. So a lot of you guys have felt very restricted, but now you're actually realizing that this is actually a beneficial thing. You can actually see from the top and look over, so you can actually see much more than where you were, and taking advantage of every situation that you're in, basically. Okay. All right, so it's definitely something unexpected coming towards you. I definitely feel like there's somebody who's going to pop up, or you're going to manifest a partner quite quickly. If you are single, you will most likely manifest a partner really quickly. You're going to manifest a relationship that's very intuitive. I also feel like you guys are definitely on your way to new experiences. If you guys are feeling very stuck in a partnership or stuck being single, I feel like you guys are needing to change things up a little bit. Don't be scared to go out your comfort zone. Don't be scared to try something new. And I also feel like with the waves and the moon, it's like there's definitely a sense of exploration, and it's giving you so much of a confidence boost. So a lot of you guys are basically, a lot of you guys are possibly driving for the first time, or you're buying a new car. It's like I'm sensing this sense of freedom. Like it feels like freedom. I'm hearing like, I'm seeing like window wipers, like things being cleared out the way. I'm hearing get out my way, basically. So I'm picking up also that you guys are taking just one step at a time. And in terms of your love life, I do feel as if you are going to get a lot of unexpected things happening towards you. They're not being so specific, but I am picking up on messages from people. And I am picking up on a sudden sense of manifestation, like a sudden windfall of manifestation, like money, a sudden influx of men or women being really interested in you, of course, depending on who you're attracted to. But the heart is also as well, like you are not giving your heart to everyone now. I feel like before you used to give your attention to everyone, even if they didn't deserve it. You're basically being very selective over who you are giving your love to. And the ship is showing me you're going in the right direction. Like if you feel like everything is not working out for you, you are definitely going in the right direction. Everything is going forward. Everything is going to be fine. I'm picking up on you guys in a hotel. So if you guys are possibly maybe going on a hotel trip with your partner, or you're wanting to possibly take a little solo trip, that would really, really suit you. 100% do that. Could be an Airbnb as well, but I'm seeing like an exotic place. It looks like something that's very boho. It could be like somewhere like, I'm hearing like Joshua Tree, or somewhere in like Spain, like somewhere that's really, really hot. We also have the tree as well, so that could be why that's coming up as well. So we have this, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it the querent? I don't know how to pronounce that, but what I'm feeling that is you're changing your sense of style, and you're not being so isolated with how you are expressing yourself with your clothing. So it's almost like you're having more confidence. And I feel like I'm hearing, since I untied myself from that certain person or a certain situation, whether it be from just your perspective, like cutting ties with them, or literally getting something out of your life, you feel so much more able to express yourself. And you may be having like clouds in your room. You might have like you might be making clouds. You might be doing something with clouds, like drawing them or something. But I'm seeing like this sense of like opening yourself up, like your energy is expanding more, your aura is like going more outwards. And this is because you no longer feel so restricted within yourself, because you've done a lot of healing basically. I'm hearing you're letting yourself go more, which is great. So I feel like the ways you're also learning to just take, as I say, take things step by step, but just keep getting that essence of like doing things like one step at a time. So never feel like you're on the wrong path. I know sometimes it can feel like that. It can feel like, hey, when is things going to manifest? And sometimes things take longer to manifest than what we expect. But basically, I see that everything's being taken care of. You know, the moon has a very big impact on you, and I feel like you can get really uncomfortable with it sometimes. So really look at the moon. If you're feeling a bit off one day, look at the moon and how it's affecting your energy. So say if it could be in Gemini, you could be feeling quite scattered. If it's in Aries, you could be feeling quite angry. You know, things like that. Obviously, those are the more negative sides of the zodiac, but obviously look at those things and see if that could be affecting you as well. I'm also hearing that you guys are very intuitive, and you guys are very big on sensing other people's energies. And I think you're really learning to protect your energy and have a lot of spiritual maintenance around it, and not to suck everyone up like a sponge. And if you do, you're looking after yourself within that process. I'm also picking up on the crystal pink opal for you. I do have pink opal in front of me, but I'm really being drawn to tell you guys about this. I do sell these in my shop. Just that'll be down below as well if you're interested. But I'm just picking up on this sense of like really collecting a lot of like pink, or collecting a lot of you're just being really kind to yourself, and therefore your heart chakra is opening a bit more. And we do have the heart, so that makes a lot of sense. And I feel like you guys really vibrate from your heart chakra, and that can really bring in a lot of people who are really bad for you. So you have to be very you're being very careful about who you allow into your life. But I definitely feel like there's going to be some people who are going to start to trickle in, who are very much right for you, whether that be friendships or partnerships. I just see like new people coming in who really, really suit you and give you a lot of happiness basically. So this is where I feel like some of you guys wear a lot of black. You might be starting to wear a lot of black, or you just feel very empowered when you wear black. I'm just hearing black is your colour. So if that feels right for you, then that's great. Black or pink is really good. And I'm also seeing that smiley face is a very big synchronicity. So you might be seeing like smiley faces somewhere, and it's like a big synchronicity or something. So obviously take that as it resonates. Everyone's synchronicities are different. But I love the fact we have 22 in the way. It's almost like the more you just focus on one thing at a time, the easier it will be for yourself. You're not going to be putting a lot of pressure on yourself to manifest love or anything like that. But basically you are on the right track. Keep focusing forward, and make sure to try to avoid overthinking too much about what you're not doing. Focus on what you can control, what you are doing, and focus on forward momentum, and keep moving forward instead of focusing on what you're not doing. Because I feel like there's a sense of like just slight self-sabotage where you're kind of like, you get overwhelmed. And if you're a fixed sign especially, you guys can really fixate on things, which I know because I'm a fixed sign myself. So I like preach. So if you feel very kind of like overwhelmed, try to focus your energy on something. And sometimes like focusing on a candle like this, or focusing on getting outside, that will really help you to not overwhelm yourself around any sort of love situation or any relationship you're in. Okay. All right, so we have the Dawn of Rings. I'm pretty sure the Page of Pentacles. Reflection and Diligence, which is lovely. Okay, so we're going to get some more cards around that. We're going to get some more tarot cards. So I feel as if you guys are doing a lot of reflection. That moon is really showing me about like inner work, a lot of emotional changes. The Magician, oh look at that. I love that. She's always making like a heart with her hands as well, which is so lovely. That's really cool. Okay, she's got the same kind of rings that I'm wearing as well, like pink on one hand and then smoky quartz on the other. Okay, so I'm picking up on this sense of really, really deep reflection. Like a lot of you guys are reflecting so intensely on your life because you have the time to do so. You might be working from home more, you might not have as much work. or you might just be really conscious about where your mind is going or taking you. So don't be scared to do some healing. Don't be scared to have some sort of help from somebody. I'm picking up on having like Reiki or therapy will give you a lot of healing and a lot of support. I think you guys need a lot of support from feminines and female energies. I think that will really suit you, because I feel like you guys need a lot of nurturing. Okay, so we then have the hanged man with the 6 of Cups. I feel like there's definitely a lot of healing going on here, and there's definitely a sense of I have everything at my discretion. So we have synchronicity and manifestation. It's like you have everything to move you forward, and you're no longer attaching yourself to an outcome, I feel. And if you do, just have a little rant, because sometimes life can be a piece of poop. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Really accepting those emotions. Okay, I'm hearing the ebb and flow, and I'm hearing the tides will flow in again. So basically, I'm picking up like just really connecting to nature and really getting out of your house sometimes. That will really help you. We also have test of strength and perseverance, and I feel like this is basically like congratulating you on everything you've gone through. You're going through a really big transition to do with how you're interacting in your relationships, what you expect out of a relationship and things like that. And remember, not everything has to be like one straight line. We have emotions, they go up and down. We can't always control that. So basically, the way to control it really is to step back from situations sometimes and realise that people have their own stuff going on, and it's not always your fault. It's never really our own fault, unless of course we've been horrible to them. But most of the time, if we're just doing our own thing, if we're just being ourselves, if they find offence in that, you know, it's not your problem, basically. So basically learning to separate yourself from other people's bullshit, basically. And I feel like this is a really powerful energy where you're really starting to own yourself and you're not taking things personally, I feel. You know, I just feel like your insecurities are turning into really big sense of strength, which is really great. So well done, you guys. Lovely. So you guys are getting really grounded. You could have a Taurus coming towards you, or you are a Taurus. You guys are getting so comfortable within yourselves, which is great. I'm really proud of you. And some of you guys who have anyone in spirit who you've wanted to talk to, I am picking up on some ancestors and some family members in spirit who are coming forward to kind of just congratulate you. And I'm picking up on a male in the spirit who's really always looking out for you and always looking after you. So it could be a father figure, could be a granddad, great-granddad, uncle, cousin, something like that. Just picking up on somebody who's really looking out for you and looking after you. So we had the last quarter, Taurus, solar eclipse, society, lunar eclipse, intellect, 3rd house, 2nd house of values. So I'm pretty sure this came out for the first group. Pretty sure it came out on one of the groups. Okay, so I'm picking up on you letting go of this sense of perfectionism around yourself or controlling other people, so you can just be you. And I feel like you're going to have a drastic change in your social circle. I'm seeing you guys are letting go of a lot of people who haven't got like supporting views for you. So basically, if you guys have really different views on things, you're really letting go of those people and you're bringing in people who really suit you. This is going to bring you towards a partnership, because you're basically learning to be more comfortable in groups and you're being more comfortable around your friendships, because if you can improve your relationship with your friends, it will ripple effect in everything else. So relationships are all the same. It's like whoever we interact with, we are basically, you know, as long as we treat everyone with respect, you know, we can't really go wrong. It's only the outside things that we can't control. So if we can focus on just having more fun here and basically like expressing your activities and your hobbies and things you really like doing, that's really going to allow people to come into your life. It's almost like they're going to stick to you like a sponge, because basically you're doing what you really love and they're doing what they love, and it's like they're like coming straight towards you. I also see you might meet somebody in like a pub or a restaurant or some sort of social circle. Like you might not be around loads of friends, but you might be around like lots of people. It might not be your actual friends. You might just be in like a pub on your own or with one friend. And I just see like you might just see someone you really like, or it might be one of your friends has another friend who you could start dating as well. It could be something that's coming as well. I'm also seeing your value. What you value is really changing. So your sense of value is really coming in hot, basically. Like you're really learning to have a really big sense of value towards yourself, so you're not basically putting up with anyone's crap anymore, basically, which is really good. I'm hearing turning silver into gold, which is really powerful. Okay. Moth, lovely, massive amount of transformation. We have a sense of the panther here. Can you see I had the black and the green? That's really powerful. You guys are letting go of a lot of anger, a lot of repression that people put on you. and you're standing really strong in your power. You're letting people see you for who you are, and you're then attracting people who really love you. A lot of you guys are night owls. Owls could be a really big synchronicity for you, and moths, like all the nighttime creatures. I'm feeling for you guys there's a lot of like black here, and I feel like for you guys you really shine in the nighttime. I think that's a rap. And the thing, as a lyric that goes, that come alive in the nighttime. I don't know where I got it from, but I keep saying it. I think it might be from a rap or something. So basically, you come alive in the nighttime. Basically, you are, I think also recognising your body clock. So if you actually feel much more comfortable in the nighttime, really try to use that to your advantage. So does it make you feel safer to like do some healing in the nighttime? Does it feel more safe to do like crystals and tarot at night, or does it make it feel safer to do it like more in the daytime? Because it's kind of like figuring out your body clock, and this is getting you used to who you are. It's like what feels comfortable for me, and that's going to help you heal more. I also feel like you're figuring out your sense of self-worth, your sense of self, and we have the first house of the sun, which is yourself, your appearances and beginnings. You're really beginning something new, and anyone who has oppressed you or oppressed you, you're really healing a lot of that, which is really great, and I'm really proud of you guys. Okay. I feel like animals like this, like the elk or a stag, could also be really big synchronicity for you. You could be going to a stag do or a hen night as well quite soon. Underneath the deck we have the card of sensuality. This is the sacral chakra, so have a little read of that if you're drawn to it. And then we have the heart chakra, which is the chakra you guys are working on. So compassion and forgiveness. I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go of anger, resentments, and torments from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved, which is really interesting because we have this. It's like a sense of healing. Forgiveness is a gift, and I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I could have... Oh my God, I'm going to read that again. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at the time. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. My private readings are down below. Please message me before purchasing, as my rates can change. And also, if you'd like to check out my crystal shop, that is down below as well. I have these rings available. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon.